What's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Heather and I'm a full-time reseller on eBay and on Poshmark. We are actually filming from my new office in my garage today. We're not going to be doing an office tour yet because I'm still working on it. There's still a few finishing touches that need to be made, but by next week we should be up in full swing and I'll do a whole reseller what you need video, like how I set it up and why, and we'll be filming in here going forward. So we did actually do a basement clean out yesterday. We offered a lady, at first I'm going to be transparent, $150 for everything that I'm about to show you, and I'll tell you why. She said no. We got her up to $250 to take everything, and we should do all right. It's not like super exciting, but a lot of this stuff is really cool, and it's mostly from the 90s. She did have a 26-year-old and a 30-year-old, so mainly 90s children. She was cleaning out their playroom. They were downsizing, and the kids did not want most of their toys, but they definitely did want some of it, and we're going to see that in a minute. I will allude to it. However, I guess like her family had passed down toys from her generation, so there is some 70s stuff mixed in. There might be a little bit of 80s mixed in. So we're just gonna see, and you guys probably are gonna be like shaking your head because this is definitely stuff I don't buy normally. This is like out of my comfort zone. It is toys, which is in my comfort zone, but you'll see why these are not things I normally would be like, oh my God, over. So you'll see why we offered her so low. So anyway, I will, before I like get into this, just already be transparent. I took 2 carloads of just straight up trash or unsellable items. And not trash. I don't want to say trash. I didn't donate trash, but like items that I can't resell. Let me put it that way. That could be repurposed or reused. So we did 1 giant trash can that actually was trash, and then 2 carloads to the donation center. I always donate anything that can be reused. I do not throw it away. So the first thing, this is weird, you guys. You remember these when you're little. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. This is made super well. It was made in Canada, and it does actually fetch about $50, which I was shocked. These board games all had some value, surprisingly, between like, I would say 15 to 30 if they're all complete. So that's why they're here. I think most were 20. This is actually brand new, so it's not sealed, but it's brand new inside. This was like $20 used. This was like $30 new. This was $20. And it's, I think because they're like first versions, like these are like the 90s versions. Obviously, all these games are remade today. Maybe some are discontinued. I'm not 100% sure. But from what I could find, I believe that's why. I'm not a board game expert, and this is definitely a first time for me not selling sealed board games. These guys, doesn't this look exciting? Doesn't it look super exciting? Pokemon trading cards. I believe I had this set when I was little. I probably still do, but I definitely don't have the box. So this would have Pokemon cards inside. I'll show you. Actually, let me just screenshot. Screenshot here. So unfortunately, she took all the cards out. She did mention to us via text and verbally when we were there, she needed to check eBay comps. And normally that blows the deal for us just because we're not in the market to compete with eBay. Like, we're running eBay, we're having our own business. And I don't like disrespect anybody that wants to sell on eBay. I encourage it, but you shouldn't be necessarily soliciting resellers if you're going to constantly say that. It's not like just go sell it yourself if you want eBay prices, or advertise for a collector to buy it. Don't be calling resellers. That's kind of my beef there. So anyway, the good news is all the paperwork is here, and hopefully we should be able to get about $35 a box just for the contents. The card boxes are in there, but again, no cards in either. We did take a gamble. This is actually why one of the reasons we agreed to $250 to go on this gamble. Because you guys, sometimes this stuff doesn't fetch money usually. I guess it does. We'll see what happens. But anyway, to make the rant shorter, we didn't want to call attention to these. We were hoping the cards were in there. We could see in her photos that she sent us, she had the Pokemon binder. We could see that this was empty, but we were hoping the kids left the cards in here. Obviously, this is what the kids wanted, and they stripped everything. And she probably sold them on eBay. It is what it is. Why she wouldn't sell it as a complete set, I have no idea. Who knows? Who knows if the kids just have the cards at their houses? I don't know. But either way, we should still do all right just because Pokemon is so hot right now. All right, over here, we have a bunch of like random boxes of random things. I have to go through all of this. Most of it is going to be thrown in a knickknack lot. I was hoping for some Lisa Frank stuff in this lot, and all I could find was this little pamphlet. It's probably worth 10 bucks, sadly, because Lisa Frank is super on the rise right now. But yeah, it has all this great 90s stuff, and I think I'm gonna make 90s knickknack lots. I've been making them 70s knickknack lots. I've been doing pretty good with them. So I think I'm gonna make a bunch of 90s knickknack lots, and I actually, as much as I never wanted to go on TikTok, I did, and TikTok has told me that 90s knickknack lots of random goods is on the rise. So thank you, TikTok, even though I used to despise you. But it's really helping me with some of my reselling stuff about what the millennials are buying. So I can't hate on it. The next thing, I love this. This is like, we used to play with this when I was little. I didn't have this directly, but my family did. This is the Alien Lego spaceship, and I believe it's complete. So hopefully it's all there, because that should fetch some decent money if it's complete. And then I do have some more Legos here. And there's just like the construction set, like your basic 90s Lego. That was it for Legos. I did get some vintage dolls. So again, these were from the older generation. I have 2 Dawn dolls here. These are actually in really nice condition, just need some cleaning up. I already have both of them. I think I have like every Dawn doll ever made. So at this point, if it's not in a box, like if it's not a brand new Dawn doll, I am okay with selling it, because again, I have like every single one ever made. Kind of sad. And then I also have a giant vintage Barbie collection. Personally, she had these, and this is like, guys, this is like kind of a funny story. So the case obviously is knockoff. This, she told me, and I knew it wasn't, you guys, because again, I have like almost every vintage Barbie ever made, almost, still missing a few. She told me that this was a redheaded bubble cut. So I was like thinking in photos, because we told her there's got to be a redheaded bubble cut here, and I'm missing it. Because she's like, I need $100. We offered her $150, and she's like, I need $100 more just for the Barbies. I'm like, okay. So then she was like, you can have everything else for $150, which I'm kind of like wishing I did, because like honestly, there's not much here that's worth money. I mean, I could probably get, I don't know, maybe 70 if I'm lucky, probably 50 to be more conservative. The Malibus don't go for very much. She's broken, talking Barbie. This is very common on the talking Barbie. She is the later 67. She's not the original one. This is very common with them, for their legs to be broken off. I don't know why. They did not use a good, like a fixed product back then, so hopefully someone will be able to repair her. I'm definitely gonna need to clean her up. Like, look at how dirty and nasty this stuff is, you guys. And she's nothing. This is not a real Barbie. This is like from Unita or Japan or Hong Kong. She was one of the knockoff Barbies that came out during the 60s. He's like gross. Like, why do you think this is worth $100? Maybe clean, but no. So I don't know. Maybe I should just like keep your stupid Barbies. Anyway, this is a Smeagol poster, like if you had VHS, and that fetches about 40. And then I have all this mess right here, which is a bunch of stuffed animals. Some of them were fetching up to $40, so we decided not to donate any and go through them and list them. And this is my first time even dealing with vintage plush, so I don't even know, you guys. And then we have a bunch of Fisher-Price toys, which usually I am not about the Fisher-Price toys, but some of these are fetching really, really weird prices. Like this phone, this is cool. This fetches about 20 bucks, so yeah, we'll list it. But I don't know. There was like some things that were like, why? But it's apparently a thing now. And then I did pull this out like as a joke for my shelf right now in my office, because I think I'm gonna like set up stuff from every buyout that we do. It might just stay there. This stuff doesn't fetch that much money. It's just kind of cute, and Blastoise is pretty beat up, but I might just keep that there for now for good vibes. This is just part of the garage, more random stuff. This actually is from, I believe, the 70s, did we say? No, 69. So it's like really cool. It's a puzzle, and this does actually fetch some decent money, like 50 bucks. So cool. Got some Digimon here. I'm like all about the Digimon. More random stuff. This is like the actual Star Wars toy gun. I have a bunch of dinosaurs, and some of these can go for good money. You need to go through, see if any are Jurassic Park or brands of substance. And then the last part of the haul is this little section of random things. There's really no good Hot Wheels in here. I believe all are off-brand. There's a couple Hot Wheels mixed in, This ring toss actually does fetch decent money, 50 bucks on that. Some really vintage little shakers. There's like all kinds of weird stuff, you guys. So yeah. And then in this box, this is all stuff that I bring to the antique show. Normally I don't bring newer items. These 70s Fisher Price, you guys, sleep on them. They're not worth anything. I don't know why. But this is all stuff I'm bringing to the antique show. This operation's like from the 90s, so it's probably one of the first versions. It doesn't fetch much money, but I want to like cater to some of my generation out there, and there's just random stuff mixed in. And then over here, we just have a lot more like knickknacks and goodies. Like random. And then more stuff that you would like get in the 90s, like Troll, and I don't know. There's all kinds of weird stuff in there. And then we have like this really old Raggedy Ann. She said that was hers from when she was little. Got some like the original Harry Potter toys. Some of these like older kid Lego type people. I don't know what they're called. I think Playmobil made them maybe. Got the 90s Viewmasters. We got some Pokemon books, some Digimon books, and this little Casio should fetch us about 40-50 bucks if it works. I'm sure it does. So yeah. So that is the haul, you guys. It was a lot of stuff. This is the best I could do for right now until my office gets more organized and showing you. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you soon with more videos from my office. Thank you guys for watching.